gonna do another live with you as I get ready because people seem to enjoy it last time, and it just is super fun for me to casually talk with you as we go over a little subject that's been on my mind. So today we're going to talk about natural beauty tips. Obviously all the makeup is not natural, but I love to look a little sparkly, so why don't we take the opportunity to talk about some of the things I do to look glowing and cute at 29. Okay, the first thing that I suggest you do is to be a happy, healthy human. And I talk about this in a lot of videos, but the most radiant people, the people who like magnetically draw people in, are happy, present, playful, and are kind of glowing from the inside with health. And you can like put a ton of makeup on top of things, but if you're not, health-wise looking your best, it's not really gonna do anything. So definitely start from a health perspective, get your beauty sleep, make sure that you are well fed, well rested, and that you're hydrated, and do your best to be in a good mood and do the things that bring you joy and happiness. I always feel like a crazy person when I put on blush. If you know a better way to do it, let me know. I probably always put on way more blush than is necessary, but I find it really fast on me. So the more the merrier over here. Alright, next tip is to exercise and specifically lift weights. I used to really resist lifting when I was younger because I hated it. I mean, I still hate it in all fairness, but there's nothing that has like changed my personal physique more than putting more muscle tone on my body. I mean, like, look at those arms. That's not just diet. I go to Pilates like 3 times a week, but I've found exercises that still help me become more toned that aren't as boring as I pick things up and I put them down in the gym. You can do a ton of cardio, but you don't quite look as snatched as you will if you physically put more muscle on your body. I know everyone likes to contour to make your cheekbones look better, but I always feel like actually blush does a better job. Okay, so make sure you're working out and specifically lifting weights, my second tip. My third tip would be to surround yourself with friends and family who uplift you. We have all been around those friends who exhaust you, who you leave hanging out with feeling absolutely drained. I call those people energy vampires. Please don't entertain them. It's sometimes hard when you first meet someone to know if they're gonna bring positivity into your life or if they're just gonna bring drama, stress, and negativity. But if you start to see someone being a sad Sally, you see them stressing out about everything, having a really negative perspective on life, let them go. You want people around you who lift you up, who bring you happiness and joy. You most certainly do not want people around you who make your life feel more gloomy. And it takes time to curate a circle of friends who really support you and don't have any kind of weird jealousy towards you, especially if, you're really successful or you're really talented or you're really beautiful. There's this weird realm of like negativity and like competitive jealousy that happens amongst women. So it does take time to find friends who generally are in your court. And it's worth it, is all I'm saying. Really, your life will be happier, you'll be glowing and more beautiful if you know you have people in your circle who care deeply about you. I'm going to do some highlighter now. This is another step that I always feel like more is more with. Okay, my next tip is to never leave the house without lipstick, which is actually a quote from my grandmother, who was like very passionate about putting herself together before she stepped out into the world. And I think it's actually a pretty old-fashioned tactic. And I don't literally mean you have to wear lipstick every day, but I think you should be doing something every day to put yourself together a bit before you go out into the world. Getting yourself ready and like feeling a little sparkly is not for other people. It's for you to feel your most confident, outgoing, happy, bubbly self. And like even if you go to the gym and you just want to put a tiny bit of concealer under your eyes so you feel more awake, it'll help you to like be more confident when you're outside. So I always try to put something on. It's, you know, obviously not full glam all the time, but I try to elevate my look a little bit just to feel more sparkly and confident. Okay, my next tip would be to make sure that you're in nature on a regular basis. Please don't take that to mean that you need to go backpacking. That is not what I mean. I mean that you should be outside, walking in the park, looking at the birds, trying to be present, going to the flowers near you that is really magnetic to everyone around you. I do pretty much the same makeup look every time, so if these become a regular thing, y'all are gonna get very bored with watching me put brown eyeshadow on my lids. But if you specifically want makeup tips, I'm probably not the one for it, because I do really the same thing every time, except I add glitter when I'm gonna go out. Okay, so my next tip would be more like on the personal hygiene side of things. So I know definitely like washing your hair can be a little bit more of a faff, but I want to make sure that you're like the cleanest, most, you know, squeaky, bubbly person you can be. And that's not like limited to you need to take a shower. Obviously, you need to take a shower and smell good, but like your hygiene is like a whole array of things. How moisturized you are, how exfoliated you are, how bright and glittery your teeth are. All of that goes into making you seem like a nice, clean, approachable package. And that's definitely what we want. And I have a little system for when I go take a shower. So the first thing that I do is I use a dry brush. I have it here for you. So I dry brush my skin to like exfoliate myself and to help with circulation before I go into the shower. And then after that, I physically have a scrub in the shower that I use. And I really, really love one from, I think it's called Soap and Glory. It's like the breakfast scrub. And I'll leave it in the comment section later if I find it. It's like $15 and it's the most beautiful smelling scrub I've ever tried. I buy that. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened to the internet. I don't know what you heard, but I was going through my moisturizer and exfoliation routine and talking about how part of my nighttime routine was to exfoliate and to moisturize before I get into bed. And I like to go to bed like a glistening goddess. And this definitely means I need to change my sheets more often because of the amount of creams that are on my body going into bed. But I want to wake up feeling glowy and plump, and definitely moisturizer helps a lot with that. I am really sorry, I feel like it cut out in the middle of the live stream, but I am back now. Hi. Okay, so my next little hygiene hack tip is to get yourself some of these like whitening strips. You can get the generic brand at CVS or whatever pharmacy you use. You don't need like the fancy Crest ones. In fact, the Crest ones hurt my teeth because they're too aggressive. And I just always feel like I look more happy, healthy, and glowy when I have nice white teeth. So I like to use those whenever I feel I need it. It probably is like once a month or something. Okay, my next hygiene tip is to shave everything. I'm not telling you to do anything, but personally, I enjoy feeling like a silky dolphin. And if you want to be plump and moisturized, a great way to prep your skin for that is to shave. And I don't even just mean your body, I do also mean your face. They're calling it dermaplaning, shaving your face, but it's really taking a razor to your face and getting all your peach fuzz off. I use one of these guys. She's a like $5 for $5 you get a pack on Amazon, so it's super cheap, this little razor, and you just glide it over your face. I do it when dry, I don't know if that's right, but I do it when dry, and then all the little peach fuzz comes off your face and all your products go in to your skin way easier. And I don't know about you, but I like my makeup to look kind of like flawless and effortless and glowy on me, and it definitely helps to have a clean base because that peach fuzz can look like texture on your skin. So probably once a weekish I will do that. I'm hoping the live stream's okay. The color of the lighting has changed, but we are learning. I'm just starting to do these, so hopefully you like them because I find it fun to do, you know, these more casual videos with you guys. Okay, my next tip would be to add some glitter, add some sparkle. Obviously we should be wearing cute outfits when we walk out to the house because who doesn't like a fun summery outfit? I love them. They make me so happy. But also, I guess I enjoy the process of adorning yourself as a woman. So adding a little glitter eyeshadow or, you know, putting your favorite jewelry on just adds a little extra bit of sparkle and shine. And I don't know, why not? I always find I get the most compliments on like outfits, jewelry, and my nails too. So that little extra sparkle, people do really seem to appreciate. What was I doing now? Oh yes. If you guys have any natural beauty tips, definitely write them down in the comment section below. I don't know what has happened to the first part of our live stream, and I'm hoping you got all that. Okay, this tip for natural beauty is going to be to always be educating yourself, always be learning, and always be growing. Of course, like the first thing that people notice about you will be your external appearance, that like pretty package that you put out to the world. But that's not enough to like really make deep and meaningful connections with people. You have to be able to connect with people on a deeper level. I remember I was at a party once for my friend's birthday, and this whole group of extremely beautiful women walked in, and he just rolls his eyes. He's like, oh, here are the Russians. Like, and these are extremely beautiful people, but for whatever reason, he didn't seem to enjoy talking to them as much. And my opinion on the subject was always that, you know, you need to have more in your character than just how you look in order to connect and be with people and make new connections. So I always try to learn new things that are going to help me grow and to help me connect with others. And it's just fun to expand yourself. If you guys have watched my book video, you know I am a raging book nerd. That is my favorite thing to do before bed. But I also do really love learning languages and taking seminars that kind of, you know, help me learn new things. So definitely do that. And take like random classes that you think would be fun. I did ballroom class for a little bit in the winter, and that was just so exciting and definitely helped me meet new people. Alright, so my next tip would be to make sure that your hands are always manicured. I know that this can get very expensive, especially if you live in the US. Since when did like getting your nails and toes done cost $200? It's bananas, absolutely bananas. I do them myself a lot, and I'm actually a big fan of press-ons, but I think you need to have something with your hands done because it's the first thing that people notice about you when you go to introduce yourself. When you go to stretch out your hand, everyone can see whether or not you take the time to take care of yourself. I find these are a bit long for me at the moment, but I generally like to wear pink or red colors because I think they suit me best. And my grandmother used to have a vendetta against all other colors besides pink or red, so I guess that stuck with me a little bit. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope that the live stream worked. I was talking for way longer than 16 minutes, but I lost connection in the middle. So hopefully you got all the tips, and I'll be back soon with a normal video. Bye!